And we're live again, everybody. Oh, I should have changed the name. You know what? It's fine. We're live, everybody.
Oh man, I'm
I probably should have waited till I got everyone with, you know.
Yeah, a little warning would suffice.
What football, Chris?
No, well, technically it is football.
Were you sporting in between our break?
I mean, this ball just be sitting under my desk the whole time. Don't be doing that with it. Mm-hmm. It's only a memory of my childhood.
We're missing one person, Dominique.
Who?
No, we're missing, you.
I'm right here.
No, we're missing your video.
No. I don't want to see me. You also have to pay.
I don't know why it always puts priority order with you two first. It keeps changing, Anyway. Welcome back, everyone, where we did our recap in the first episode of the Eternals review. And this is going to be part 2. We're going to be talking about, our personal opinions on the movie. Anyone want to start? Well, actually, I have a different question. Eden, based on the recap, what do you think about the movie so far, man? Okay, and then he left. Okay, no, you didn't leave. You left. Nobody left. Right, yeah, Eden, what do you think? What's your personal opinion?
here, man.
There you are. What's your opinion now that you've,
Okay. Alright. So, like, from what I heard from you guys, it sounds like, there's a lot of, like, jumping from, like, locations and, like, time periods, like, from, like, recaps and, like, flashbacks.
We skipped a lot of it,
But,
too,
like-
so there's more.
That's a bad sign.
That's not so off base. The movie is definitely very dialogue heavy. There's not as much fights compared to other MCU films.
That's definitely
And the fights
true.
that we do get, it doesn't really matter. It's kind of like the fight is there. It doesn't really add anything to the story per se. But
Yeah, I didn't
yeah,
mind
that was pretty much it.
I didn't mind the more dialogue. I did mind the, like, inconsequential fights, I don't care if it's a fight,
I mean, we didn't have like a main villain either.
Crow was kind of the main villain, but he wasn't an important villain in any sense, But he was portrayed as the main villain. They showed his build up to being,
He was like an antagonist.
yeah, like regular.
He was more of an antagonist.
The
Alright,
villain was
before,
the
before we give our opinions, what were your 3 most favorite characters in the movie?
Sprite,
You're asking everyone?
Icarus,
Yeah.
Sprite, Icarus,
I didn't hear your first one.
Sprite,
Right?
Sprite.
I don't know why I'm shocked with everyone's favorite character.
uh,
I like Sprite.
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 Chris, what do you
Number
think?
1 though?
I don't know. I like Sprite in the sense that she also sucks at
Yeah,
the
they're
same
not
time.
doing it.
For me, it would be Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is the best character. He should
I
not
have
die.
Gilgamesh on my list of top 3, actually.
Gilgamesh, then Kingo, then Icarus.
Wow. Okay. You're canceled again. Icarus.
Cancel. You like Sprite.
Leave the stream.
Oh, no woman on the list?
Um,
Oh, man.
who's my third? I really just forgot my third.
Who else is cool?
Well, all right. So Dom, you said Sprite, Gilgamesh, and who else?
I literally just forgot my third.
Or
I
do you
had
only
her-
like
I
2
had-
characters?
I mean, you said Icarus, and I was very disappointed. Like, my disappointment overshadowed my thoughts.
So-
Wait a second.
I think these are like the most interesting characters in terms of like Sprite, Icarus, and Cersei. But like they all kind of suck as characters, honestly.
Oh, that was your
You
top
said
3?
Sprite was an interesting character.
She's interesting, I like how dumb she is, is what I'm getting at here.
I didn't like that she was dumb. I was so disappointed.
No, it's the kind of dumb I can respect. She's like, oh, I'm gonna. It was kind of like a Romeo Juliet thing where Icarus killed himself when he failed. That was so stupid. And then Sprite was like, I'm gonna give up everything. All these friends, this girl that I lived with for the past, possibly millennia, and go after this guy who doesn't see me, as a point of interest, ignoring the fact that I'm 14 and I'm 14-ish.
They're all the same age-ish.
No, but she looks 14, and also in my, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna go there.
All right. Well, wait. So my one question is, like, with all that in mind, why is she one of your favorite characters?
Because I do respect that that she did that, even though I don't agree with it. I expect that she, left her, her homes and her homies, and went after Icarus, and she stabbed, Cersei. I didn't expect that either. I feel like I'm the only person who watched this movie who honestly I thought Cersei was having like flashbacks or something like that. I thought she was having like what's it called? I did not think that it was a Sprite getting ready to stab her, and then Cersei like, oh, I know it's you, Sprite. I'm like, oh, that's probably that makes more sense, and stabbed her. I didn't see that coming at all.
From like an aesthetic standpoint, I think she's cute. I like that she made up all these stories around people, so it's not really the story of Icarus. She just made it up.
Oh,
I like that she's a storyteller and she makes these little illusions. I like her. Like,
wait, I thought Gilgamesh made that. Really. I thought Gilgamesh made that story.
No, it
she
was
made a story up about Gilgamesh. She made everyone.
Yeah, I mean, she's the reason why Kingo wanted to be an actor.
Oh yeah. I forgot. Kingo was like, oh, that's what I liked about Babylon.
Sprite had the dumbest motivation, I believe, in like the whole movie.
That's a problem.
she was so close with Cersei, and first she stabbed Cersei after like spending so much time with her, right?
That was bad.
And then we know about her relationship with Ajax. So when she finds out that Icarus was the one responsible for her death, why would you? She
still goes with him, right?
She really chose Icarus over everything, that's what I both respect and dislike about her. See, Chris gets it a little bit, right? What do you think, Chris?
Top 10 anime betrayals.
Hey, she's not in my top.
That's what I'm saying. Like, from my perspective, I think it's stupid looking from the outside. But if I was Icarus or if I was Sprite, I'd be like, oh, that's pretty, it's pretty cool.
Wait. So with that logic, you must love Sakura then.
No, I do not like Sakura. No, Sprite's useful. Sprite stabbed the main character. She's really? Useful. Sprite's useful, okay? Sakura made fun of an orphan to a different orphan.
Right?
Oh yeah, no more great shows.
Kingo was my second favorite character, but that whole final act with him just disappearing in the movie kind of pissed me off. Like, it doesn't make sense either because because like he's this movie star and he has so many connections with he's so connected with the people of humanity.
Yeah, he's so worldly.
So, but he doesn't choose to fight for them.
Yeah,
it's like he didn't even make a decision at all. He just kind of like, okay, peace, I'm gone, which is like, I don't know, it was weird to me.
Yeah,
even though I don't remember him disappearing and like not returning, I feel like it was from a standpoint like the Eternals are like a family. I know they're like friends, but they're like a family. I feel like he didn't want to go against his family, but also
I get that, but
him to
I feel like he had one of the more stronger reasons to fight for humanity because of how famous he was and how connected he was with humanity.
Yeah. Real best character. If it was someone
like Druid, who was like closed off from the rest of the world, besides like his little community, you're like, okay, I can buy that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Druid knew like 20 people, and the other guy was famous, and Druid's the one who chose to save Earth, as opposed to what's his name.
Yeah, but don't talk smack about him. That's Chris's guy.
Who, Druid?
Yeah, that's my favorite character. Don't disrespect like that. That's my favorite character.
The real best character was his valet. That was definitely like the guy, by far. Even.
It is. I feel like he kind of was like, we're gonna lose if we fight against Icarus, and he just like left to like tie up loose ends or whatever. That's what I feel like he did.
But the thing with Kingo's valet, I think Kingo was there because he was the only human amongst gods, right?
Yeah.
I thought he was in the movie for way too long. It's crazy because he's been in the movie longer than Dane Whitman, right?
Shoot, yeah.
So he was like he's the connection to humanity. He's a connection to humanity, so that we basically connect with how much this is
how
serious this is. Yeah. Which was weird because I feel like if they swapped out the valet for Dane Whitman, that would make a lot more sense.
So I agree that it would make more sense. I really like the valet though. I wouldn't want that to happen. I enjoyed his character.
Yeah, he was more comic relief. He was more comic relief.
Yeah, but it was good comic relief.
Yeah, but so was Kingo. But the thing is, like, if this wasn't like a Disney Marvel film, I honestly thought he would die.
He's like the second coming of Alfred. That's how good I thought he was.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
He reminded me of that random guy that followed the group in Suicide Squad 2.
Who was that?
Polka Dot Man's friend. He was the one that was driving the car.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that's what I thought of when I was looking at the valet. I thought he was just gonna like die off somewhere. And like, whoa, wait, no one remembered that guy.
No, but I enjoyed him more though. He was funnier. He like I don't know. He was interesting. Not at all what we should be talking about, but he was interesting.
But Chris,
mm-hmm.
what were your two other favorite characters besides Druig?
Alright, so Druig was one, followed by Gilgamesh, followed by the fast girl, Akari, that's her name, or something like that.
Wait.
And the problem is that right there, I didn't even remember her name. That right there is probably losing. How you gonna be one of my favorite characters, right? And I don't think unless she was Angelina Jolie, which is thing up for her, and like Icarus and the people you saw most of the time. Most of the Eternals ain't really matter, man. I'm gonna keep it with you. Like, if you ain't know their name, you know. I didn't know Kingo's name until we said him enough here.
I know it either.
You know?
That's a bad sign.
But why Druig, Chris? Out of curiosity.
I also like Druig though. I feel like Druig.
He just seems like a cool dude. Like his demeanor, and he was the first one to be like, so like, shouldn't we be stopping them? You know, like what they're doing right now. Like he seemed more of a before everybody else was like, you know, we should not letting humanity. Like he actually don't think instead of like just be chilling there. I like Ajax, who sucked, and I like Selma Hayek. Like I like her as actor or actress, but she got on my nerves.
No, you're right. You're right because she was she didn't do anything until like right before it was too late. There's no real reason for her to only tell Icarus. I don't understand that. I didn't understand that either. She could have probably told everybody.
Well, because he was the second of command.
But she also was thinking to choose what's his name though. Unless the only reason that she chose Cersei was because Icarus turned out to be evil, in which case I don't like that either. You know. That
because Icarus is so dead set on the mission. That's why she told him first and only him.
I get what you're saying. He's loyaler to the fact. Yeah, and it backfired on her. You know. But speaking of actors,
gotta see it through.
Yeah, no, she should have known.
Well, let's get to the ratings. What do you guys feel on the movie?
What are you rating guys again?
I gotta be realistic, right? So there are 3 Marvel films released this year. Except this one, there's gonna be a 4th one, which I think will end up being the best. But Shang-Chi by far was like a 9.5. Like it was close to a 10. Shang-Chi was like the best Marvel.
I didn't watch it.
It's one of the better Marvel movies that come out in the MCU. Okay. Then Black Widow came out, and I'd say that big 8. Not gonna hate on it, but like
didn't watch that either.
That's a 6, a 5 to a 6.
6, Ishmael? That's above average.
A 5 to a 6, a 5 to a 6.
Above average. No, 4.
Eternals was better than Black Widow, so I'm gonna give it like 8.5.
7. I'm gonna give it a 7.
7? Really?
1 out of 10.
44%.
Wait, Dom, what'd you say?
10 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Okay. So 7.
As bad as people were saying, but I also see like the holes where it wasn't like perfect.
Exactly.
So,
I think it's a solid 7, not a 6 and not an 8.
So because of the fact that this is the very first time where they changed something in the comic, and I 100% liked it more this way, was because in the comic the deviants are like green people. They're like trollish kind of people, you know? And this time they're like monstrous, lions, pretty much. They're kind of like lions, I imagine. I like that. I normally wouldn't like that.
Visuals.
Yeah.
Me doing like storyline and plot only as 7 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it an 8.
I got it like a 9. Like a 9. It's great.
I'm gonna give it an 8 because of that.
Wait, are you saying the overall movie rating is an 8?
No, yeah, the overall movie rating was an 8 for me.
Okay, so we got 2 7s and 8. Chris, what do you say?
I guess I should bump Black Widow down, then put it like at like I guess it's 8. You know, that's it. Because like it doesn't sniff Shang-Chi. Like Shang-Chi was like a really really good movie. Like it doesn't sniff Shang-Chi anywhere close to it. Like the visuals, I will say were very good, and I enjoyed the score of the movie. Very much good things about the movie, but it definitely was nowhere close to Shang-Chi. But it's better than Black Widow, and I say Black Widow is at least a 7.5 for me. Then Jesus, you guys, so I'm gonna put it as an 8 because it's better than Black Widow 100%, but nowhere close.
So 2 8s and 2 7s.
Wow, that's really you liked it.
Wait, Dominique, I thought you said 10 out of 10 at first.
When?
What?
Oh, was that just my? Was that? All right.
Story-wise?
Ignore me. All right.
Okay, I said story-wise, I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. Visual-wise, I'm giving it like a 9 out of 10.
So in total, that's still 7 out of 10.
Well, I guess average it out, it'll be 8.
All right, so that's 3
Okay,
8s
so
then,
3 8s and a 7.
and 1 7.
Okay. That's still good. That's like above average. It was 5.
Yeah.
It's not. No
That's
one
like
thought it
well
was bad.
yeah.
So I got some questions. Well, Wayne, you want to go first?
Yeah, I have 2 questions. What's everyone's like? We'll start from left to right. So we'll start with you, Ishmael. What's everyone's like favorite and worst part in the movie?
Yikes. Favorite part of the movie. Off the top of the dome, I think my favorite part was probably Makari fighting Icarus.
That's a good
At
one.
least for fight scenes.
That's a real good one. Just anything in the movie at all. That's fine.
Worst part. I would say Kingo just disappearing.
That's pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Dominique.
Yep. I'm not ready.
Okay, Chris.
Favorite would have to be on the flashbacks when Gilgamesh was fighting like the bull deviant or whatever.
Oh, that was kind
And
of.
then like he
That was-
punched him back down,
Okay.
and then the junk started getting back up, and he turned around.
Karate
Yeah.
chopped in the temple or something.
Yeah, that was funny.
hilarious.
He slapped him or something like that, you know.
Yeah. But I will say also like I can call the worst. I would say, but like I was just kind of sad how Gilgamesh went out because Dina was sitting right there, and she was like, "I'm gonna just watch him die." And it kind of like pissed me off. Like, what are you doing? Do something. And then she then immediately started Icarus as soon as he showed up. That kind of
Okay, I get that. Yeah, that was pretty annoying. That's fair. Okay, Dominique.
I gotta go with Chris here. That was kind of really bad. But it was also like, I have 2 bad parts. So that part where he was like had Athena and he was like talking as if he was like Gilgamesh. That was so creepy. I was like, very
Oh.
uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Best part. I liked at the end when they all like kind of like banded together. That was such a sweet moment. It was really pretty too. He just turned everything to ice. I thought it was nice. So
Okay. All right. Yeah, when Crow did the little, that was creepy. That was really, that was pretty bad.
Fixing everything.
Yeah. Okay. Favorite part. Favorite part. I think my favorite part might have been Druig. Druig was shooting the deviant with like all the people together, and he did a real cool backflip. I thought that was like
so cool.
that was-
I love
yeah.
that part.
that was like simple but great. You know, I didn't expect that to be my favorite part.
Yeah.
You know.
That was really good.
I guess in terms of like speaking wise, I also really enjoyed. Anyways, worst part instead. We're gonna go there. Worst part of the movie, definitely Icarus flying into the sun. I thought that was stupid. I thought that was incredibly
sounds
dumb.
forced.
I thought it was so like
I hated it.
it was like poetic, but it was also like wow, very cliche.
Yeah,
I
that
love
was
it.
terrible.
Okay, that leads into my other question. Well, actually, Eden, based off the trailers, what was your favorite part of the film?
Oh, I liked when the well, I like the I like the the little black dogs thinking
The
things
deviant?
that attacked them.
The
Yeah, that was
deviants, those
cool.
are deviants.
Remind me of Kingdom Hearts. I like that.
Okay.
All right. Wait, Wayne, did you want to get your second question off, or do you want me to go?
No, I don't have any second question. That's all I got prepared for.
All right. So, in the comics, the Eternals basically can return even after being killed, right? So, do you think in the movies the dead will return?
That's a good
In the
question.
second,
That's a good question.
Well, you know what? It would make sense for they said turtles are going to return. So they want turtles too. It would make sense that in the second movie, that their three friends have came back, except for unless they don't wipe Ajax's memory for some reason, but Gilgamesh's Icarus' memory is wiped, and then like they try to use them to fight them, some shit like that.
You could also say that I think it was reported that Ajax has been slated to return, and like she had like a multi-deal for different movies.
I know thousands of five movies do or whatever, including the Eternals sequel. So you will see at least 5 movies in Harry Styles.
Yeah. To like something else that might be interesting. So one thing, that was a big theme, well, semi big theme, was that, these deviants are like sucking the life out of these Eternals. What are they taking? Are they just taking their powers, or are they taking their life force, their ability to come back?
Oh, so you think they're not
No,
going to
I
come
think-
back because of that? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they're only taking their powers.
I don't think so.
Gain the ability to
And someone, and I mean, they are getting their
that
elements.
wasn't a power thing.
It's basically like hyper evolution to me.
Maybe.
Based so that worries my answer. I was gonna say for sure no, but then you said she already got signed on for more movies, so I'm not sure anymore. I feel like based on the movie itself, I'd say for Icarus is gonna come back, but I don't think anyone else is gonna come back, honestly, just because the way they died.
A lot of people had the theory that. Go ahead.
Maybe just for more flashbacks, maybe she might be there. You don't know if she's
I was
actually
curious to see that.
That's true.
But like a lot of people had the theory that the Celestial took Icarus before like he completely burnt to a crisp, and like they could repair him and give him a new personality or whatever.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. I'd see that. Yeah, they have to fight Icarus a second time this time. That sounds cool.
Yeah, but dang.
One thing about Icarus like being like baby Superman is Wayne told me like there was a comic where Superman just like flies to the sun and like chills there. So
Superman
will
1
he
million.
come back?
Yeah, he's there for like a while. He come back like super duper strong. He come back golden.
You think it's like same thing with Icarus, he just like comes back.
I'd be terrified.
Superman like 3,000. Well, no, Superman 1 million.
Superman 1 million. Yeah, he come back with golden skin and like a golden outfit. Yeah.
The only other time I remember him doing something like that, but I think he went to the moon. Like he thought he was infected with some shit.
Yeah. That's how he came back from when he. No, that's not what happened. I feel like there's one more time though. I feel like there's another time where he does that. I feel like the other time he goes there to like heal.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But if they want to Superman in the movies, they need to hear something. That's basically Superman movies.
Mm-hmm.
So, after watching this movie, right? If Thanos is an Eternal, is Thanos a robot?
He's not an Eternal though.
He's not.
Eternal have. I don't know. I didn't want to explain that.
No,
He's
Thanos.
the brother of Star Fox.
Yeah, but he's not an Eternal.
I mean, we know it's
No,
kind
he's
of
not.
Peters.
Star Fox is an Eternal, but Thanos isn't an Eternal.
So what are we saying? Are we saying that Thanos is like an adopted child?
What was he? He's a Titan from
Or
what's it
Star
called?
Fox the adopted.
Yeah, there we
I mean-
go. It's the other way around.
In the comics, though,
He's
like
half
how the MCU.
Eternal, half deviant. He's half Eternal, half deviant. So I don't think that makes any sense.
I'm trying to.
But
I don't want to say something that's wrong, but I'm pretty sure Thanos isn't an Eternal. I know he was like a mutant on Planet Titan himself. So like most people on Titan look like humans the same way Star Fox looks, but Thanos looks
Wait.
different
Are you talking about the comics or the MCU?
in the comics. Oh, you're saying MCU origins? What you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how they're gonna do it in MCU. I think it's gonna be weird because now
No.
that Thanos is dead, are you gonna try to bring him back like they did in the comics? What you doing with that?
Yeah.
They have talked about potentially bringing back Thanos for different storylines.
I hope not.
Like, are you bringing him back present day with the old origin shit? You know, like, because you can bring him back present day because we already know in the comics they play that, like they play around all the time. So It's very much possible, but then you asking for a lot of people that are going to sit there and watch it.
That would be a worry.
Because at this point, probably he comes back. Galactus is here. He's eating planets.
What were you saying, Down?
What worries me is that I feel like that Thanos era has basically ended with like Endgame, and I'm worried that like because it was such a big like market grab, they're gonna keep trying to like profit off of the Thanos thing. Just like they're like, oh yeah, Thanos' brother, which of course, that's good. Good info that there's Thanos' brother. But is this gonna be a recurring thing? Is it gonna be for Thanos related things? So that they can just
like Iron Man, they keep milking him after his death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something, I forget now, because you said Iron Man, and it made me think of like, I feel like I heard something about what's her name, Tracy Williams. I could be wrong about the name.
Riri Williams.
Riri Williams. I was close. I was pretty close. They're gonna do they might do a movie for the new Iron Woman.
They're doing Ironheart. They're doing a TV series.
That's what it was. Yeah, Ironheart. That's her name, right?
Ironheart. That's not nice. Come on.
Did anyone have any theories?
Yeah, I think Icarus is gonna come back. What else? I think Star Fox is not gonna do good things.
Oh, why not, man?
Wayne, do you want to go into that a little bit? Me and Israel have completely different things than your thoughts on that. But go ahead and explain what Star Fox has somewhat done in the comic. Don't get too graphic.
Yeah.
We talked about it when you were.
We talked about it already in part 1.
We talked when you were gone.
It was off camera, right?
No,
I don't think so.
It was on camera. It was on camera.
Yeah, if you want to add something to it, go ahead.
All I'm saying is Disney is not allowing any type of sexual assault.
That's all I'm thinking, bro.
Yeah.
That's
I bet all the money Disney is worth.
So I feel like they're gonna do what they did with Doctor Strange, where like
what they did with like former Ant-Man guy, where they kind of just don't really talk about it.
Oh.
Yeah, because then Ant-Man was like, Ant-Man beat his wife.
Yeah, the old Ant-Man was also an SO. Trigger warning is also an SO, a sex offender. Like
wasn't he was domestic. It was domestic abuse.
That's what I meant. Yeah, it was.
Still trigger warning.
He beat his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they they changed him into a woman, right? Didn't they do that? So he never existed. They just made his character a woman who made the original one, right?
No, he's in the movie still.
Oh really?
He's still in the movies.
I could have sworn. Who did they change to? Oh no.
Talking about Hank Pym. Wait, you talking about Hank?
Yeah, Hank Pym.
Right?
Hank Pym is just old.
Okay, all right. I take it back then. Who they changed to a woman
just not
though?
The main Ant-Man.
They changed what's his name into a woman. They changed the original Captain Marvel into a woman. That's what it was. All right, I got my wires crossed. Wrong thing.
But Captain Marvel's been a woman in the comics for a while.
Yeah, no, I'm talking.
It's not necessarily it's a title.
Yeah, that's the point. The previous one, they skipped him though and made him a woman in the movies. They skipped the original one.
Wasn't he in the movie though?
No, he wasn't.
In the movie.
There would never
in the movie.
MCU wise. There's no male Captain Marvel. That's what it is.
He was in the movie, man.
Wayne, he's in the movie, just not as Captain Marvel.
What? I don't know.
He's Brie Larson's mentor.
Yeah. What's his?
Oh, him. Oh, he's a dick.
Marvel. Just.
All right.
That was him.
I'm gonna watch it a second time. We're gonna confirm this.
I'll watch it next time.
Ooh. Captain Marvel watch party?
Maybe.
Okay.
Darth Phoenix is fine. Darth Phoenix.
I'm not rewatching.
Okay.
All right, but
Okay.
It's like I'm not gonna rewatch Thor: The Dark Room, bro. It's just like I'm not watching it.
That movie was pretty bad.
No one's watching Thor: The Dark World again.
That movie, Iron Man 2.
Purple Doctor Doom, guys.
We watch that.
I
I wouldn't watch Iron Man
2. I like War Machine.
Oh, here's one theory.
Watch Iron Man 3 though. You wouldn't catch me watching. I watched
for like Avengers 2.
Here's a theory that I stole, Ishmael. Right? Not stole. I'm gonna give credit right now. I was watching a Comic Explained video not on Comic Explained. It was on like
Culture Explained.
Yeah, something else explained by Rob. And he was saying that the the island that was getting formed when the Celestial was frozen or turned to stone by Cersei is a different prominent island in Marvel, you know? And I'm like, oh, I don't know if that's going to be Doctor Doom's island or if it's going to be the one safe haven that all the Marvel characters have in X-Men, you know?
That's not becoming Krakoa. I doubt it.
Yeah,
That's a different. No, Wayne, that wasn't a theory you came up with. The theory you came up with is that when it was coming out the ground, it basically destroyed Atlantis, and that's what's going to cause Namor to show up. That was like.
That'd be cool. Namor the Submariner. That'd be fun.
Yeah, but like, some people are theorizing that somehow because that happened, he's gonna blame Wakanda, and that's how he shows up in Black Panther 2, but I don't know if that's gonna work. So.
Tons of black people.
He's racist.
You know.
I mean, Namor took out Wakanda one time, bro. So like, he ain't no slouch. He can come in there and fucker.
Yeah, no, Namor the strong guy. Namor the strong guy.
Alright, so one question. Do you guys think that Doctor Strange knew about the Eternals?
Possibly.
100%.
Yes, I do.
100%. Ain't no way in hell he didn't.
I feel like they're gonna make him because plot convenience. But in real life, no.
No, like this was a pretty big event. So like, where were you at?
Actually.
I mean, because again, like stuff be happening at the same time. So you don't know where they be at. But like, as soon as Loki and Thor showed up on Earth, like he was like, I know where you guys are. Like they're definitely.
In turn, knows that like, they're not
maybe
allowed to like intervene, so you just kind of leave it.
Ignore them.
Maybe when he's at times.
Are you saying something?
Like quiet. I can't hear anyone.
I haven't said anything.
I thought Chris was talking. That's why.
Yeah, I thought so too. Stop talking.
I think your mic's going out. Chris.
What was I gonna say?
Your mic's going out.
Oh,
Chris.
okay. I guess we'll jump back up. But I was gonna say that Doctor Strange, because he would be the next most powerful Avenger, right? Everyone else is like street level with Bucky, Sam. There's no one else.
Oh, wait a minute. What about the Hulk and Scarlet Witch and Carl Danvers?
You know,
Scarlet Witch is strong, but like we know what she's doing from the Disney Plus show. Like she's busy with the Darkhold and whatever.
Okay, I didn't watch that, but. Yeah, we're spoiling one movie here.
It's what, almost a year old now. Too bad.
A dark hole. Anyway, what's the next question?
What's that about? Sounds cool.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
All right.
Another theory that I saw on the internet was that people believe that Phastos had something to do with the development of the super soldier serum.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's like stealing credit, you know?
I don't know about that.
I feel like
he's not like the sole creator, but like he probably like added an ingredient in there too.
God created, this computer because.
And
mainly dealt with like material things instead of like liquidy, like potiony things. I feel like he dealt with more like material things, like building bombs and itself instead of like the things that go in it.
I mean, splitting atoms in a bomb is pretty, I don't know about liquidy, but it's
I don't know. He was that was a little shaky.
He was involved with the Hiroshima, so like, I mean, it wouldn't be too far of a stretch to say.
It's like I don't like stuff like that. That's like, those scientists didn't do anything.
I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if that came out.
Like just stealing credit.
That's funny. Yeah, he also did with the shield. He also did Captain America's shield, and he did.
We know how that was made, though.
Yeah. No, he did it.
I wrote Wayne's book.
Yeah, he wrote my book too. He made Iron Man's armor. He made Iron Man's suit of armor.
You guys are so rude.
Guys.
All right,
I got a big question, right?
Okay.
Is ego a plot hole?
Ego, the living planet.
Ego, the living planet, because he's also a celestial.
Where's he?
Oh,
Is he
but he
alive?
must have backfired because that's not how the regular Celestials look. I think he was like
Yeah,
a
because
experiment
he's.
gone
I
wrong.
mean, it's instead of giving birth to like new galaxies and whatever, he feeds off energy instead. So he does the opposite.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, what about that guy? Is he
Hey,
alive?
he's a mutant celestial. Oh yeah, is he alive? I think he's dead
That's what
right
I'm
now.
thinking.
Anyway.
That's what I'm thinking. Like,
Oh, he might
experiment
be
gone
dead.
wrong.
He's dead
Mutant
as well.
Celestial.
Did they destroy a planet?
He became the planet.
What's that one?
Well, he was already the planet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did it die though?
Oh, cool. He's alive.
I don't know. What's the name still alive? So probably a part of it. He's just a small planet now.
I'm sure he's dead now.
Oh, that's lame. Pluto.
Pluto?
What do y'all think? Is that a plot hole or not?
I don't think they knew what celestial meant back, or they did, but like they thought you could just say that.
Where'd you get these questions, Ishmael?
I mean, they probably weren't thinking he was a cosmic being at that point. Like, I mean, everybody could
Was
say.
he? What was he? No, in the what is it? In the comics, he wasn't a celestial in the comics though.
No, he's not.
He was what? The elders of the universe, or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, like what John Goldblum's character is.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, that guy.
they're just elders of the universe. But maybe just call themselves celestial to make themselves seem important.
Yeah, they didn't plan this stuff in advance. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I think this one is a plot hole.
No, they have been to an extent, but like I say now with them getting all the characters back, like how they treat shit like that, like they have no clue.
No, I feel like it's like DC.
No,
Like we're just gonna.
so they'll go back to like some random team and be like, "Oh, Wolverine was actually fighting with Captain America." No way that go. No way you're thinking about that.
Could
Off
be,
camera?
but, you know, that's very hit or miss with that one. I don't know.
Which one?
The ego being a plot hole thing. Like, could or could.
Like he evolved differently or whatever, or I don't know.
That's what I think too, but we'll see.
Yeah, maybe that's what happens when there's nothing on the planet.
Tell us.
I also wanted to hear a little bit more about Nowhere, at the location for Guardians of the Galaxy, because that was a celestial head.
Yeah.
Wait. This is gonna. What's Nowhere? I don't remember this. What?
You don't remember Nowhere
In
from
the
Guardians?
Guardians movie and in what is it? Infinity War they went to. Yeah, the Infinity War they went to it.
Yeah,
They just
Nowhere
celestial.
Nowhere is a location.
Alright, but
Yeah.
what does it
So
like
I feel
look
like-
like? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
what happened there?
I mean, just you'd have to Google search it. It's a huge celestial head that's been cut off from his body and has been transformed into a city.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, like the Collector, like said there. The Collector is the only name.
Oh, I remember now.
I guess in Howard the Duck.
Alright, we're gonna just look it up together, chat.
And
But-
they tell me what the
No,
Celestials
that's smart to
look
say
like
that
in the
because
comics.
not everybody
In
can
the
just kill
movie,
a
they gave
Celestial.
me very the Iron Giant vibes. Anybody else?
What celestial head is Nowhere?
Is that you Google search?
No, I
Why did you
googled
talk about
MCU Nowhere.
MCU? You just typed out Nowhere MCU.
Mm-hmm.
So weird though.
Yeah, it's spelled
But
like.
like, yeah, not everybody has the power to kill a Celestial. And now that it's very big spoilers if you didn't see Venom, but now that Venom is something in the MCU, well, they gonna do Nolan to be a god now? You know.
So
Oh, that'll be
that-
cool.
that's
I didn't see Venom, but that'll be cool. That'd be
I
really
didn't see
cool.
Venom yet either.
like he didn't even meet Spider-Man yet. Like that's I
I
think that's a
didn't
long
see the
way.
second one.
It should have been a long way for Gore the God Butcher, but they put him in the Thor. So.
They're putting Gore the God Butcher in
Like a
where?
whole trilogy. This is his fourth film.
Alright, I'm getting excited
you
now.
haven't seen, but you haven't seen Gore yet. Like
That's
they
pretty
haven't
cool.
mentioned. They haven't done that. They're gonna probably one movie him too. Like,
Wait a minute,
he
but
shouldn't be one.
that's a good story though. What movie is he gonna be in?
The next Thor, Love and Thunder.
Alright, I'm excited for that. Yeah, no, Gore the God Butcher's whole thing.
Oh, wait!
was great.
Don't forget. What is it? Thor's Love Interest. Jane Foster. Jane Foster getting the hammer in him.
That'll be nice. That'll be fun to watch. You know, I don't mind that. I wanna see everything. This sounds fun. That sounds.
You're into it that way?
No, yeah. This was a good story. I remember reading this like a while. It was a while ago, but that was a good story. It was a really good story.
Don't follow it, by the way.
But this if they do go to the God Butcher, they're gonna have the necromancer. If they do it right, they're gonna have the necromancer.
You're right.
So
You're right.
like they're gonna have to look no, like they can't just have that sword and be like, oh.
Well, who saw Venom 2?
I didn't want to see it, but my friend said he wanted to see it. Oh, go see it.
So just me and Chris.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it.
I was definitely not gonna see it.
The first one's a good.
We probably shouldn't have spoiled that. That was more recent, but here we are.
Venom, it's not that good. I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro.
It was alright.
It's a Venom good.
It was a nice little fun movie.
I feel like it's worse than the first one, and the first one wasn't that great
It wasn't
either.
like-
It was okay.
I saw the first one. It was more of like. It was kind of like a funny kind of bad though. Is why I enjoyed it.
I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Second one?
The first one. I only saw the first
Get
one.
too much into it because we are on stream talking about Eternals right now.
Okay, that makes sense.
We pretty much discussed everything about
So I don't
Eternals.
wanna be
Oh, are you out of
spoiled.
questions?
I don't know. It's
No, well, I do want to say, because this is an MCU movie, we got one more MCU. That's for this year.
Which one's that, Chris?
Spider-Man, the last.
Oh, they'll cancel it.
And so out of the 3 movies that came so far, Shang-Chi definitely the best. Now, I will say Shang-Chi is probably going to get overjumped by Spider-Man just because of nostalgia. If everything that we think is true, this was happening to Spider-Man, it's true. The nostalgia is going to jump. Shang-Chi was just a good movie to be a good movie. It's a really, really fun movie. But what I think Spider-Man is going to do, because everything that we're hearing, the rumors and who might show up and all these different things, it's going to end up being number 1. Eternals was a good movie. Again, I will say it. But it's going to be a shame when it's going to be like bottom 2 of the 4 that came out this year. So,
Chris.
can't do it.
Is it even fair to call it rumors when like half the movie has been leaked already?
Hey man, I'm not trying to say nothing because other people might want to watch something.
I'm not gonna say anything either, but like
I'm not even gonna say
The whole movie
anything.
leaks?
not like the script, but like pretty much who's in it and like the villains and all that.
Yeah, pictures, scenes, like there's unlimited news out there. You look hard enough.
Wow.
I feel like it's hard. I think it's way harder to avoid spoilers than it was when Infinity War came out,
Well, no, that's
Oh wow.
and that's it.
And
It's that bad.
In fact, the week it comes out, I'd advise you not to even touch social media. I promise you don't. Because as soon as that, I'm talking about, this, and that. Because I'll never forget the first day we came to high school back after that week of Infinity War. One of the first things I heard was Spider-Man died. I'm like, that's crazy. I was
Yeah.
happy I see the movie. I saw the movie.
I remember you
That's crazy.
saying that out loud, Chris, because BJ said it. He yelled it across the room. Yeah.
I'm so glad.
Like, if you didn't see the movie, you'd be so hurt. Because you'd be like, what, bro? Like, you'd be done. Like, you didn't care. So you didn't see that weekend, was done.
But what was that Joker quote?
Like,
Some men just want to see the world burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's just violence.
but this is probably, for a hype of a movie, this rivals only Infinity War. The only thing that rivals it was Infinity War. The hype for this Spider-Man movie.
Wait, Chris, isn't the hype Black Widow?
Insane. What is that?
That hype.
Hey. Black Widow was alright, man. I'm not gonna be out here and be like, oh, it's the greatest movie. It's an okay movie.
I waited,
it's like
Did we wait? How long did we wait for